A little while ago, I drafted this really fun pattern, and if you missed it, you can definitely check it out right up here. And today, we are actually going to sew it together and make it into its little own half scale. I am super, super excited, so I'm going to hit print and get this thing printed off so I can get sewing. Let's go! After we print out our pattern, we are going to tape it together. It was nice that this one was only 2 pages. That's what happens when you use half scale. Less paper, less fabric. Now it's time to cut out the pattern. I'm just doing a base cutout all the way around, and then I'm going to go in and cut out my darts and my neckline. I'm doing this because I'm going to be tracing these darts to give me exact stitch lines to be lining them up perfectly. And then I'll be able to ease it on much easier because it is that curved seam right like that. Ooh, I'm so excited. So I'm going to now pull out my purple fabric and lay my pattern out. And I'm going to pin it down so that it doesn't move on me since I am not working on my Homosew board right now. And I'm going to go around and I'm going to trace it out as well as give myself a 1/2 inch guideline around the entire garment. I always like to sew with stitch lines, especially when I'm doing curved darts like this, because getting them to line up nice and smooth is always easier, I find, when I have a stitch line for a guideline. And now that it's all cut out, I'm going to start sewing it together. So I'm going to pin stitch line to stitch line, lining up my side seam points of the dart and working my way in with a little bit of ease on that curved dart. And once I sewed one, I'm going to move and pin and sew the other one. What I did find is because of how small this garment is, I did have to open up the darts a little bit to get it to ease nicely. So I did cut into that dart. And as I was ironing it, I decided to actually cut away my seam allowance completely there. So I have less than 1/2 inch within there on that curved seam, which if it's a curved thing anyways, I'd have to clip it. But look at how great it looks. I really enjoyed how it came out. And there's a few alterations I would make if I was actually making this for myself, but I'm super excited. And there we have it. We now have our adorable little half scale with asymmetrical curved darts all completed. I am super, super thrilled how she turned out. I would definitely make a few tweaks to the pattern if I was going to be making this for myself. But overall, I'm super, super happy with how she turned out. If you enjoyed this video, definitely like and subscribe so that you can learn how to digitally apparel pattern in Adobe Illustrator and then make cute little garments like this. And you don't even have to make them in half scale necessarily. But definitely check out the video of how this cute little half scale was patterned. And I hope to see you in a few of my other videos. Happy patterning!